You can't tell, but we're all naked.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Weekly Loot Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Erie. Joining me today, as always, is the co-founder of the Weekly Loot, Anthony Williamson.
Hello.
And we've also got, as always, the comic book junkie.
I'm gonna steal your girl.
Let's talk about Game of Thrones Season 7 finale.
Sucked, the worst thing I've ever seen.
So, Season 7's completely done.
All
We've only got, what, 7 episodes left?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
7 episodes left in the entire series.
Only thing I'm saying is we're gonna rebuild the wall, and the Night King's gonna pay for it.
Trump! Let's get real political. Let's talk about it. Let's go over some of the fine points. Let's start with some of the characters. What did you think about how the show ended with Daenerys and Jon Snow being together?
Me?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at you.
I think everybody was waiting for that. I think everybody seen that coming. That was going to happen.
It was like day one.
Mm-hmm.
I had to say, since like George R.R. Martin let them just go ahead and get ahead of the book, that show has become really predictable.
Yeah.
I agree.
Went one more like TV mode where it's like let's give them what they want.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
So we're talking about that. Who would you rather? Who'd you like better when you really think about it? Jon Snow or Khal Drogo?
Oh.
Like who you think would have been more better for Daenerys?
Well, probably
Because they did say that their kid, Khal Drogo and her kid, was going to be like the one that took over the world.
Well, I mean that's not proven. So
Yeah.
you can't prove
That's
that.
the reason that witch killed him. She's like, I couldn't let him live. He's going to take over the world.
Khal Drogo is my first favorite character, so I'm not going to jump ship.
I'm kind of with him on this one because I did like Khal Drogo.
He was a
a lot.
beast, man.
Jon Snow was kind of bitchy. At the beginning.
I mean,
Who do you think would win in a fight, Khal Drogo or Jon Snow?
well, I mean, the Dothraki have already shown that they'll make the Westeros look like a bunch of bitches.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure
So, yeah.
Drogo would win that
because
fight.
he was probably the best of them all.
But the question is, would Jon Snow get revived by the God of Light?
I don't know. I think God would be like, well, it depends. What if he cut his head off? They don't come back from that, man.
Gone for good.
Don't get me wrong, I like Jon Snow, but I mean, let's be real here. Drogo was a beast.
I think it would give him a run for his money.
But if
I
he
think
wouldn't have
Khal
died,
Drogo-
she wouldn't have had the dragon, so they wouldn't have been a...
Oh, yeah, because she burned herself.
Would they have been able to stop the army of the dead still without Jon Snow?
No.
Khal Drogo probably just left. He'd be like, this guy. Let him have his place. What do you think?
That wasn't the question.
What was the question again? Look at it, went on for like hours there.
Who are you going to pick out?
You gotta quit tweaking the story because I know what you want. You want to hear Jon Snow.
Yeah. Nobody's going to pick Jon Snow. That's
Quit
sad.
working it.
That's sad.
I think Jon Snow would have gave him his run for his money, but Khal Drogo. Now Jon Snow would have gave him a run for his money. Old Khal
Jon Snow
Drogo.
would have been dead.
Yeah, Drogo still would have won.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's talk about Cersei a little bit.
Wow.
She's
'Cause,
Donald
I mean,
Trump of the
she's-
Game of Thrones world, man.
she's
She keeps
Cersei,
winning,
man.
and everybody hates her for it.
She's Cersei. What'd you think about her?
I love Cersei's.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
She's awesome.
Do you see why she done some of the choices she made, or?
Yeah, she wanted to win.
But she's kind of backed herself into a corner now. I mean, she really.
Oh yeah, right now. But I mean, she's scared.
What about the part with her and Jamie? Did you like the fact that she?
I like that both her brothers called her out in the same episode.
Oh yeah.
No, you're not going to kill me.
I don't understand why the Mountain didn't kill Jamie because she pretty much was like,
It was a bluff. She
Oh.
wouldn't kill her own family.
Mountain didn't know that. Mountain might just be like, okay. Ah, he's dead.
I think it's just something she probably told him or worked. It's like, we're going to intimidate him, see if it works. And
So
yeah.
obviously Jamie went. Obviously Jamie's going north.
Yeah.
So it's
Might
gonna
be
be.
bad.
It's gonna be kind of weird when he gets there. And he's like, hey. They're not coming. Nobody else is coming with me.
Well, I mean,
But Jamie is a good. I mean, he's a good military leader. You can't really.
he's
deny
not
that.
exactly. Well, it's hard to say he's not a bad guy when he throws a child out of a window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
First thing.
yeah. But you know, like, he is the Kingslayer.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a bad military leader. He's not a bad guy to have on your side. 'Cause I'm sure he can command forces pretty good. He's not completely bad.
But do you think the Starks are going to be able to like forgive Jamie? Because Bran's still there. Bran
Well,
remembers. North remembers.
I mean, at
I
this
think
point,
I think at this point they're just happy to have whoever they get. I don't
Like,
think they care.
Jon Snow said, "If you're alive, we're all on the same side."
Yeah, Jon Snow's
It's-
pretty much like, look, man, it don't matter anymore.
It's us versus them. That's the point. It's like a common enemy uniting everyone at this point. Like, they have no option.
Yeah, it's just like, what are you gonna do?
other than the freaking Iron Islands. That guy just ran. He's like, can they swim? No. Well,
Well, technically, he went. It was a lie because he went to go get an army for Cersei.
Yeah, they just didn't show that.
So,
well, if they didn't show it, how do you know it happened?
Cersei said it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when she was talking to Jamie.
yeah.
It was kind of like
She said, "Do you really think he would leave his queen behind?" He's like, he went to go get an army for me of elephants and all this stuff.
oh yeah.
I disagree. I think that's wishing. I mean, that's not proven. That's just a theory right now.
No, that's what she said.
I know, but she has no proof to back it
Oh yeah, she doesn't know if he'll ever come back. I'm sure he will though. But even then, it's like Jamie told her, he's like, "Look, it don't matter who you hire, the Thraki will kill him." he's like, the Thraki killed us, and it was just sport. Like it was just fun to them. They didn't even care. So I'm pretty sure even no matter who she gets, it's not because I think she said it was like 20,000 troops.
Something like that.
That's not. You're not gonna be able to beat the entire North and Dragonstone
right.
and the Dothraki and then Sully.
But there was a lot this season if you didn't watch it a couple times and just
Yeah, you have to go back and kind of watch it a little bit and catch it.
because you missed quite a bit. I missed the first time when they were talking about Rhaegal and Jon Snow's mom. I forget her name now.
Which part? Because they talk about.
Oh, when
they
Sam
drop-
was talking. To
Oh,
her
when
about
she just kind of
Rhaegal.
mentioned it real fast.
Yeah.
She's
I
like, some
didn't
guy
catch
named
that first
Rhaegal got married or got divorced, got married at the same time.
one. Yeah.
You're like, what? John's like, yeah, I thought Sam didn't catch it. But he
Apparently
brought it
he
up
did.
later on because he's like, hey, wait a minute, there was something in the script about that.
Actually, I have a better question for y'all. How do you guys feel about Tyrion giving that like real creeper vibe when Jon Snow's like,
Oh,
I'm gonna go lay this girl out?
I think everybody knew Tyrion was kind of into her.
I think so.
I mean, her sister basically called it out.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
I feel
Cersei's
like,
called it out.
yeah, I feel like he was kind of hoping, or he might be worried that it might be. It's either that he's really into her, or he's worried that with them getting together, they might not need him anymore. But I think it's probably more that he's into her.
Yeah, but there's that, and also the chance that they're getting kind of reckless. Because I mean, even when Jon Snow could have lied to Cersei and just got the army.
Yeah. Well, that probably now that you're looking back on it, though, Cersei probably wouldn't have gave him the army, even if he would have lied.
Yeah.
You know, because she had no intention of giving the army at all. So it's pretty good John did that. But it's gonna be good. I mean, there's like the Hound's gonna be up there. How'd you like the Hound in the Mountain? What the Hound said in the mountain?
Yeah, I got a feeling that's.
He said, "You know who's coming for you."
at this point where it's so predictable, you know they're fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the Hound after he gets done killing all them undead up north, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I can kill the Mountain now. I don't care. I don't care if he was undead."
Actually, now this is the question. The Necromancer picked up the hand of the White Walker and looked at it, stuff like that. I'm thinking if the Mountain gets near the White Walkers, they could just take him.
Maybe.
Because
Well,
he's already dead.
yeah. Well, technically, any of those generals or the Night King himself, if they touch you, you can pretty much be one
Yeah.
because it's not a big deal for him.
By the way, when the episode before the last one, when he just throws that spear and takes the dragon down in one hit, I was like, that's hacks. That's hacks. That guy is hacking the game.
I feel like I knew that though, man. I knew as soon as the dragon go by, I was like, somehow he's gonna get hold of one of them dragons. Like I knew, I was like, somebody's gonna get hold of them.
Well, like me and Anthony sat there and watched it, and I'm like, you know what? He's gonna get a dragon.
Yeah.
Why? Because that was the whole purpose, showing
That's
the
the whole
damn bear
purpose.
at the beginning.
Yep.
That's foreshadowing.
Yeah.
That's what they call foreshadowing.
But they did have horses. I forgot all about them riding horses and stuff like that. But I guess they did need to clarify they can get anything they wanted.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see. You think John will be the one who kills the Night King?
I don't know.
I think he was about to, man, up there up north. He was walking towards him.
I've been.
He was going to fight him. 'Cause
Better
he does. I mean, he
question.
has dragon glass.
Better question: is the Night King Bran Stark?
I see. I've heard that theory too.
That's a good theory because Bran, he's already like with Hodor. There's already time travel, and Bran could have done this to unite everybody. Or he could have found it as possible. He just needed to annihilate. It's untelling, man. The kid's weird.
Well, I've also heard the theory that the old man in the tree was Bran too.
I've heard that one too.
So,
No, I've not heard that one.
well, no, it shows him turning the Night King. Remember, it shows the flashback of the Children of the Forest turning
Yeah,
him
it
into
did show
the
that.
turned him into like he was just a dude, and they tied him up and did that to him.
That
Yeah.
still could be Bran Stark.
And I was like,
Time
why would
travel.
you do that to him? Why would you do that to that guy? Why would you make the Night King for?
But I have seen something else where they were talking that if they kill this Night King, there might be a new one, and it could be Jon Snow, or it could be Daenerys, which would be weird.
Be weird if they made it like an infinite loop like that. That'd be stupid.
Start all over again.
Well, the shit's about to hit the fan because they were relying on that wall to slow him down, anyways.
Yeah,
It didn't phase him.
yeah. They'll be at Winterfell in no time. I'm wondering if they won't be at Winterfell when Jon and them get there, like it's already under attack.
Oh man,
It's going down.
nothing but 7 episodes of war.
I'm sure it'll have to be a big war. If it's over in like one episode, I'll be like, You know,
Someone just shoots a dragon.
Yeah.
Why didn't they make a dragon glass arrow and just fire it at that?
Yeah.
well, he's got enough dragon glass. I mean, he's got enough dragon glass. Everybody have dragon glass weapons.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be too big of a deal because they're just going to be cutting them down left and right. Because if you notice, the undead, they're not really that good of warriors. You know, I mean, if you got something that kills them instantly, you're pretty much just going to be taking them out left and right.
I will say this: I was happy they brought back Rob's bastard. I was really happy with him. It's like no,
Gendry or something.
You think they make him a? You think they make him a dragon glass hammer?
I don't.
Ah.
I think you have to penetrate him with the dragon glass.
Yeah.
He does penetrate.
But I'm sure everybody have dragon glass weapons. I'd say they've probably already passed them out to Dothraki and stuff.
Possible.
So I'm wondering if it's not. I'm wondering if it's not already. I'm wondering if they're not already attacking Winterfell when they get there. And then they're like, "Oh, get them dragon glass out," and they just start cutting them down. But the dragon's gonna be interesting. It'll probably be some dragon on dragon action.
Triple D.
I hope they just show them like, "Oh, you got a dragon? We have 2 dragons." You know? And ours are big. Yeah, it just does again. Well, the big dragon dodged it, or dragon, whatever. He dodged. He was like, "Whatever, man. I'm a big dragon. I'm a beast of a dragon." It'd been nice to have whatever that dragon was, the first one. You know, it showed its skull.
Oh,
that thing was like huge, man.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have something like that.
So this is the last of the dragons, pretty much. There's no, unless they come up with something later on.
Unless if they don't kill the dragons, I mean, I guess they'll just remultiply.
Ain't they all boys?
Well, they're technically reptilians, so they could be asexual.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's not really specified.
Well, there wasn't supposed to be a lot of dire wolves either.
That's true.
You know, the first episode, they were real surprised. They were like, "Oh, dire wolves."
There's only 2 left.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm pretty excited about it. The Brother Without Banners is there. What happened to them? There was like a bunch of them, and there was like just 2 of them.
2 left.
Where'd they
Well,
go?
or is there 1? Do you count the Hound as a Brotherhood? Maybe?
Yeah, I can't even his name.
They got killed.
But there was a bunch of them. Remember when they stopped that house? There was a bunch of them. Who killed them?
White Walkers? Or did you not watch that?
Was that? I thought that was some of the
Oh,
wildlings that
maybe
went up
that
there.
was the ones that died.
I thought that was wildlings that went up there.
No, that's the ones that died, bro.
Oh, that's
That
sad.
could be, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't really show them a lot. It was just expendable characters, I guess.
At that point, yeah.
That's so sad. It's very sad. So who do you think's going to die? I mean, obviously somebody's going to have to die. It's going to have to happen. I'm going to be really. If nobody dies this next season, I'm going to be really surprised.
I'm not
When
going to be
the war
surprised.
gets undead, somebody needs to die.
They're giving in the stereotypical television writing. They're giving the fans what they want. So
I mean, who could you see dying? Like if you,
Jamie's the only one that pops in my mind.
I don't think Jamie will die. I think Tyrion might die.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think either Dany or Jon's going to die. One of those is probably going to die.
Not until they make a baby.
I don't see.
Well, that's a good point, because maybe Jon will die and Daenerys will have his kid.
That'd be weird if Jon died because he just keeps coming back. We just came back again. Just bring back in.
Well, there's only one person left, and that's the Melisandre. She might die.
No, there's plenty of Red Priestess. They're just not in Westeros.
Oh.
Remember when Dany's on the other side? There's tons of them.
Is there a time frame to bring it back?
I don't know.
I'm waiting.
I just don't see. That'd be weird if Jon Snow died after they brought him back and everything.
The people on the table, Daenerys and Jon Snow, I don't see them
untouchable.
dying.
Yeah,
they're untouchable. Tyrion would be a fan tearjerker.
I feel like he'll die somehow. You
Jamie,
could always have Wormtongue die.
I mean, you can have anybody but Jon and freaking Daenerys die. I don't see Arya dying because she's up there with Tyrion. They're just too much of a fan favorite. You could have Sansa. Sansa can die.
Sam could die.
Yeah, Sam sucks.
No, Sam's gonna be the hero, man.
I feel like Sam isn't going to die.
If your name's Sam, you're the hero of the story, just like in freaking Lord of the Rings.
I feel like Sam's going to do one big thing.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, look at this
He's
scroll, man. It says all you gotta do is throw a freaking piece of glass at his face. He dies. Oh. The whole time.
Sam's already survived too much.
Yes, he really has.
I feel like somebody's got to die though. There's got to be a big name.
Might be a lot of big names.
What's the name of the guy that is with? He hangs with Jamie and Tyrion a lot. He's the mercenary that wants the castle.
Well, he doesn't leave. He doesn't leave though. He wasn't with Jamie when he left.
No, he's my favorite character.
He's probably still there.
His name's Bronn. by the way.
Bronn.
Yeah, he's probably still. I say he'll still be King's Landing, taking it easy.
Is he still commander in chief?
Because he pretty much done said he wasn't going up there. He's like, I ain't going up there and find them things.
He'll probably stay down there with Cersei.
He's one of my favorite characters.
No.
Do you think all the bad guys die? You think Euron Greyjoy will die?
Yeah.
Theon could die.
I think Theon's going to take back the Iron Islands for his sister and
That'd be
get his
good.
sister back. I'm going to be honest. I don't see any of that ending negatively. But that's just because of the writing. Like, if this is George R. R. Martin, Theon would be like, give me back.
I feel like so much. I feel like so much has already went wrong. It'd be hard to see anything else go wrong. Like, you know, like everybody's died already, man. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous here.
I feel like it's going to be.
There's only, I mean, when you really think about it, now we sit there kind of think about who's going to die. Like, there's really not that many people left to die. You know, there's only like 5 or 6 real main characters left.
I had a theory before that third dragon died. I thought Bronn or Brandon Stark or whatever. I thought he was just going to warp into its mind,
He could.
Yeah, that did something too.
but he didn't. That can't happen.
Wait. Oh, I can't?
Well, I mean, it can, but I don't see it happen. I see that dragon going to Jon.
Yeah, you probably will. Oh, and I was going back and watching stuff, and I was thinking, it was like, well, if John's like at least part Targaryen, maybe he can't get burned either.
Yeah.
But there was one episode where he grabbed a lamp and threw it at one of the White Walkers.
Yeah.
And burned him. He burned his hand. So I was like, well, I guess that throws that through.
Yeah, I think you probably have to be pure blood Targaryen to
Probably
get that
so.
kind of power.
So
But, I
I'm
mean,
disappointed. I was really
apparently you can
hoping
survive a knife through the heart, though. So that's pretty good.
Mhm.
That's pretty
That's
good.
Lord of
enough.
Lies.
That's good enough.
That's not.
That's good enough. Hey, not everybody survives it.
I'm just waiting for Jon just to be like, swords on fire.
That'd be awesome. But they don't need the fire swords now because they got dragon glass.
Well, dragon
Yeah,
glass on
both.
fire.
Dragon
Why
glass
not?
everything. Just dragon glass everybody. It'll be interesting, man, to watch. I mean, it's gonna be a big battle. I'm pretty excited. Got like 6-7 months.
But the big theory I heard is they're going to do this next season, and then it's going to end, and then they're going to end it with the movie.
That'd be alright with me. Ever be an HBO only movie, or if it actually come to theaters?
I see it doing the same thing like Firefly. It'll go to theaters.
I'd say it do really well in theaters.
Yeah.
As many people watch Game of Thrones.
I'd watch it.
But I mean, even when you watch Serenity, they made that movie so anybody could watch it. So that'd be kind of weird with Game of Thrones with all the background.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to.
Like how they're going to do that. I mean, that makes me think that this will end the White Walkers, and if they do make a movie, it'd be back to Westeros for the Iron Throne. Because that's the only way they could loop it without all the
I
background.
don't know if that'd be as good as the White Walkers. The Walkers probably gonna be the best battle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But I mean, that's just the theory.
Unless everybody
though.
just
That's
dies at the pair and then Cersei just takes over.
Be someone.
That'd be a horrible way to go. Like, well, that's,
She's pregnant now too.
But have you guys noticed as the progression of Game of Thrones, Cersei's clothes keep getting darker and darker?
Yeah.
It's symbolic, but yeah.
She's evil.
Yeah.
But I like her.
Uh,
I do. I liked her last.
I like it.
Last season finale.
Yeah.
When she blew everybody up.
Yeah.
Was the best
yeah, that was
ever.
pretty good. You're getting revenge, get a little revenge in there, but
It's like, you know what? Screw them all. Boom.
I just hate the fact that she's all like, "You killed my children. You killed some of your children too." Like, you know,
Who'd she
it's
kill?
like, she pretty much killed her last son.
Pretty much killed her isn't killing.
Oh, she killed him.
No.
She knew what would happen. She wasn't sad about it. Like, she didn't let that down. She's like, "This is my throne now."
She didn't kill him, though. He killed himself. That's suicide, bro.
She didn't lock the doors or nothing. You know?
She does. Why should. He's a full grown man. She can't stop him from killing himself. She had to take out that woman. She had to take out the babe of Highgarden.
Yeah.
What's the people? Is it Dorm? The ones that she's got captured. I guess it's the Queen of Dorm.
Yeah, made her watch her daughter die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was disappointed they didn't go back and show any more of that.
I'm sure they will next season.
Oh, don't worry. It's coming back, but I'm pretty sure that girl's dead.
If Cersei is to go, who do you think will kill her?
Jamie.
Jamie, you think
Yep.
will?
Yeah.
He's gonna be Queen Slayer now.
Yeah.
Well, if you go
I
back
mean-
and watch like The Witch or whatever, The Fortune Teller.
Yeah.
I forget what episode it was, but she mentioned something. Maybe it was a more beautiful girl was going to kill her. So maybe it's Daenerys. It's either going to be Daenerys or Jamie. I can't remember. Who she said.
I think it'll be Jamie because I think that he already killed one king because he went crazy.
Yeah.
Cersei's is borderline fucking crazy.
You know, that's one thing. That's probably the one thing that made me like Jamie is when he tells the story why he killed the Mad King.
Oh, because he's burning people.
Yeah, because he's pretty much like, if you're sitting there watching your king just murder people, what are you supposed to do? He's like, what do you think I was going to do?
You guys heard after this, there's also a thing out there talking about Game of Thrones getting a prequel of everything that happened before.
That'd be cool.
I kind of know what happens already.
I kind of hate prequels. I kind of hate that idea. That even takes me back.
Well,
to
there's so
Legends of
much
Dragoon.
history. There's so much history there. You could watch it.
But I mean, what gets me with stuff like that, it's like Legends of Dragoon. I don't want no prequel. I already know what happened in the past. I want to see something new.
I just wonder why they're ending it in such a weird way. Like, why did you do 7 episodes? Why don't you do 2 more full seasons?
Because they're making a movie. He said that.
Could be true.
That's not proven.
No, that's enough Game of Thrones talk for this year, I guess. We can visit next year. No, we're not talking about
I hope you got your shit
Let's
pants on.
let's move on to something else. Just came out Tuesday, and that's Destiny 2.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Now,
Nobody
me
wants
and
to talk
Anthony's
about
played
Destiny
Destiny
2.
2.
Yeah.
So
We played the beta.
I'm gonna ask Anthony this first question. What do you think about it?
It's okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Come on, tell me some details about it. You played it forever. I mean, you did pretty good. You
It was
racked up some
alright.
kills, man.
Until I can remember that you actually have a jetpack. And you
It's
can
brand
fly.
new. It's
yeah,
brand
because you were
new.
like, "How do you jump?"
It's brand new, so it's the greatest game to Matt. Now give it 2 weeks, Matt's gonna make it
I
sucks.
didn't say you think it's the greatest game. You haven't even
I
heard me talk
definitely
about
don't
it.
think it's the greatest game.
No, because you're like that with every new game, man. I can
It's
tell you right
not
now,
the greatest
Destiny
game.
2 is another generic Halo ripoff. It's pretty much the same as the first one.
It
And
is the same
not
as
to
the-
mention, they already put back the loot cave from the first one. It's just it's stupid expansion.
I don't know. I mean, it's not a big deal to me. Destiny 2 isn't.
I've read about it because I've got to the point I despise Destiny.
Destiny, man, it's one of those games that when you play it, you hate it, but you can't stop playing it.
I can see
Oh,
that.
I can totally stop.
My only big problem with Destiny 2, the time I spend with it, is I just hate the random loot. I hate that.
You said the same thing about the first one.
I know they did it again. They just did it again, man.
It's the same
It is so
game.
stupid, man. I don't feel like you should get rewarded for like if you're going to hand out like these big exotic weapons that are just like these epic things. I feel like they should be something you have to do.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? They should be more to it than just, oh, hey, look, I went 0-25.
Casual gamers.
Here's my exotic rocket launcher. You know what I mean? Like,
Casual
they should be,
gamers run the market. They're appealing to them,
it's just
not you.
It's sad to me. I feel like they need to be. I would like it more if they put like something in where it's like, if you want this really bad exotic weapon, you got to do this big, giant, long quest line. You do all this stuff, run this thing like 20 times, get this many kills in the Crucible, and do this and this, and then maybe you can get it.
Really? But your money's coming from the people that are going to play it maybe 1-2 hours a day. They don't have the time to put into it, and all of a sudden they see all these people getting all these like badass weapons. They get nerfed. I mean, they get just ran over. Man, they're going to stop putting their money into it. Casual gamers run the game market. If you want a hardcore game, you're going to have to go dig for it.
That's sad.
I'll tell you a game I would prefer over Destiny 2, and it's already been out a while. It's that rocket race game for PS4 where like you run around and get cars and you play soccer.
Yeah, we played that.
Rocket car, yeah.
We played that.
Or something. It's
We
something
played
like that. I forget what it is. See, I don't even know the name of the game,
We
but I
actually,
absolutely love it.
didn't we did a let's play that.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a fun game.
It is fun. It's really hard to control.
It is hard to control. But it's cross-platform.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 can play Xbox One, Xbox One.
Yeah.
PC,
I feel like
all
more
that.
games should be like that.
They should.
All games should
Except for
be
the
like that.
PC thing, because I don't know. I've never really experienced this myself. But everybody says that PC does get a little bit of advantage.
Not to mention how easy it is for them to hack files. on
Yeah,
PC.
so I mean, it's.
So-
I don't know about the crossing over with PC. Wasn't there a game that crossed over with PC not too long ago? That you would play PC players too?
I don't
Maybe
know.
with an MMO or something that would make more sense because those are a lot more monitored.
Maybe.
But
Yeah, I couldn't. It'd be hard for me to do cross-platform PC because I feel like it'd just be.
not to mention a first-person shooter on the PC, you're gonna get murked. It's so much easier to aim with a mouse.
True.
But don't get me wrong, you can get the setup for your PlayStation, use the USB stuff, and use the mouse. But I'm just telling you right now, a PC user will waste you.
Oh yeah. Well, they say the reactions a lot faster. You can react faster and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't like that. But now crossing over between Xbox and PS4 would be kind of cool if you get them to agree on it.
Well, I don't see why you really wouldn't. That expands the market. That makes the players playing it probably more reliable to play like DLC and stuff like that. Because and also make the game die down slower, given like you have more
it
players to
also
play with.
one thing is it is money. So you got to think that's one of the reasons that PS4 went out and grabbed that MLG contract. That way, if you want to play MLG like Call of Duty, you're going to have to pay your PS4. You're just not going to get to play it if it's not.
God,
So
That game was called Rocket League, by the way.
Rocket
I
League.
just
Yeah.
now remembered it.
Rocket League, we did play that. It was pretty fun.
It was fun.
I hate Call of Duty. Like I hate that game with a passion. The game, like
I guess
unless
we're moving on to Call of Duty World War II.
unless you have everybody
did beta
moving in a
test.
group, that game is not fun. It's like, oh hey, look, I'm about to kill this guy. Spawn.
You do have a point there. I think the one Call of Duty that we really got into, we did have a group on.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I spawned behind him. I'm killing you, man. I'm trolling. Oh, look at teabagged him. Oh, I'm so good.
Those went full joke.
Yeah. The bad thing is that's actually how I hear them sounding when they kill me.
Dude,
You're just like,
Call of Duty requires no skill. It requires some teamwork to control spawn points.
yeah.
But there's no fun in that game.
Now I will say this, man. Now when we actually had a team on Call of Duty, we put a lot of hours into it.
Oh yeah,
And it is like a million times funner if you have a full team with mics and everything. It is a million times.
That's
funner.
the only time I'm having.
I think any other Call of Duty, I think I might have played like the story and been done with it. That one, I think we played forever, man. I mean, we even prestige and everything. Never prestige. I was like, what is this?
This may be personal taste, but I'd rather play a Tom Clancy shooter over some run and gun game like Call of Duty. If I want to play run and gun, I will go buy me an Xbox and I will throw in Halo.
Well, now, like I said, Call of Duty's not bad when you have a team. It's actually pretty fun.
But
you might change your mind if you had all your friends on there playing with you.
It still don't change my mind because I just hate Call of Duty. It's the same game, different skin every time. There's nothing new.
Oh well, that's a lot of games these days. You can go on and on about the list. You can look at 2K, you can look at Madden.
Like even Halo.
Like Destiny 2. Destiny 2 pretty much is an expansion.
Halo,
Let's be real about it. 'Cause, I mean, there's nothing different.
But even Halo, when Halo 3 was awesome, then it's like, you know what? We need to be more like Call of Duty. Huh? Our sales are dying. All right, Halo 4. Let's make it more like Halo 3. Oh, and people like it again.
Halo 3 was the shit. Halo 3.
Yeah, I loved it too.
I didn't like I didn't like the multiplayer of Halo Reach, but I did like the story. Halo Reach had a cool story.
I didn't mind it, but I like the way I like the way they're going back to what Halo should be. But I don't know, man. Like Call of Duty is just so. I don't know, man. Any game you play, you're going to get good at, and there you will find ways to win and stuff like that. But it's just.
I don't think. I'm going to tell you right now. We played that Call of Duty. I don't remember which one it was. I want to say Modern Warfare 3.
Was it?
Maybe.
I think it was like 2.
It was something like that. But we played it for ever and ever. And man, if I'd play by myself, I mean, we done this. Remember, we played without the team. For the team got on, we sucked.
Yeah.
And I was like, what happened? Because we would go with a team, we'd never lose.
Call of Duty.
But when you're by yourself, you suck.
Okay, Call of Duty is a casual gamer's excuse to yell, I'm a pro. That's the best way for me to explain my hate for Call of Duty. Like, all it is a repetitive skill. That's it. It's like most fighting games, which fighting games actually require that you remember combinations and stuff like that. All it is running around and getting your reaction time up and looking around and paying attention to your radar. That's it. Now, there is teamwork involved with the UAV.
That's why a lot of the teams do the hardcore. We always did hardcore. Yeah. You didn't have a radar. You didn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot more. It was funner. I mean, I liked it better with a team. If I could get another team guy, I'd probably do it again.
I might go to somebody's house and play it. I'm probably not gonna go out and get it or not.
Yeah, I will never ever buy.
Guess what? That's what you get for Christmas.
But it ticks me off because
I don't mind Call of Duty stories. Some of the stories are pretty good.
Oh, Black Ops was good.
Yeah, I mean they got some cool stories to play.
I mean, yeah, but it's still the same game. It's never changed. Halo even changed. Call of Duty don't change.
No, Call of Duty don't change. The only thing that changes is probably your loadouts.
I mean,
that's really it.
If they were like a legit brand like Super Mario, I can understand. But you know what? Mario evolved. Come on, do something. You know what? Call of Duty was like, you know what? We went this far. Let's start all over. Go back to World War II.
Well, yeah. I mean, everything everywhere to go. It kept getting more and more futuristic. It was like, it's getting weird. It's getting weird.
Where they made this one. It just feels like a remake of the original, but they didn't actually use the good maps from the original one.
Yep. I didn't like the maps. The 3 maps we played, I didn't like any of them.
I didn't either.
There was none of them any fun.
They were trying to emphasize the trench warfare really hard.
Yeah, well, like I said, though, I mean, if you had a team, it'd probably be different. It's hard to really say without, because I don't know what a team play would be like.
Well, I mean, team playing anything is going to make you better because you're figuring out the game. But if you have to go in like what the game actually is, it's a piece of shit. I'm a huge
fan of being the guy that holds the spawn point. I just feel like it's so easy, dude.
You feel safer, don't you?
It's just so easy, man. It's just like, look, I'm gonna go 5 feet over here behind this building. I'm gonna squat down.
You know why?
Y'all call me if you need me.
You know why? Because you don't have somebody spawning right behind you.
It is true, but man, every once in a while, we hold the spawn point, we would get a lot of kills.
Yeah,
because they would rush it and try to take it.
Bro, that's called camping.
Yeah.
That's what we're good at.
We pitch things.
We're campy campers. We say all the time. All right, guys, thanks for listening to the Weekly Loop podcast. As always, check us out on Stitcher, TuneIn, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, anywhere your favorite podcatcher is. We're there. Also, you can follow us on
your girlfriend's
Twitter.
Phone.
Well, yeah, that too. On Twitter at The Weekly Loop and Facebook.com/The Weekly Loop. And as always, guys, happy looting.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Help us out. I'm sorry, but I hate how shooters are diverting into more of this run and gun crap. I miss the old realistic stuff.
Oh, it is, yeah. If you want to get 30 kills in Call of Duty, you better get ready to run around.
Yeah.
But man, there was some guys on our team. I don't know if you remember them. like tingling and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how God they racked up that many kills.
I don't either.
Man, even running a gun, I was like, how do you not die? Like, I feel like somebody would shoot you at some point in time. Because those maps are real open. I'm like, how do you not get shot?
Know the patterns.
I mean, since they started, they were like,
arms.
he was like, okay, he's gone. And I mean, they would just be like loading up left and right.
I used to play with Roop and his
Roop would try
penguin and
to,
all them.
yeah, Roop would try to run out there, but Roop wasn't that good at it.
No.
I hate to say that. He really
Like how Matt's like, Roop watches this!
he wasn't that good at running around.
He was good at sniping though.
I'll give him that.
Roop left one night. He had to go to bed for some reason. I was like, well, I'll just keep on playing with his friends.
Yeah.
I went like 24-5 or something like that, and I was like, oh, so close to them.
There was one guy on there, I can't remember his name, you might remember, but he was mad all the time.
Oh,
You remember him?
yes.
He'd be like, oh, you guys gotta get your shit together, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, we're winning by like 50 points. Like, we're murdering these guys. Remember that?
I can't remember.
Like, he would get so mad at us, and I was like, why are you so mad, man? Like, we're not even losing. Like, we're not even nowhere near losing. He would leave games, and we're like, we won that game, why would you leave?
Yeah.
I used to love playing like the old Halo games. Be like 25-2. Why did we lose? Wasn't me. Maybe it was that 2 and what is that? 30?
My problem with Halo, especially Halo 3, was I didn't have internet, so I didn't really get to play it a lot. I practiced on Halo was one of those games that you could play like it on Legendary, and it would help you get a little better headshot.
Your reaction times.
Yeah. So I mean, I got a little better that way. But every time I would go to play with like Dustin, everybody, they'd be like, Matt, we're gonna need you to run down this thing here. I'm like, well, what we're doing? Like, just there's a good weapon now. You need to go get it. I'm like, all right, I don't really play this map. I guess you guys know what you're talking about. So I would take off, run down through there, and all of a sudden, I would just be bullets would be flying everywhere. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting killed. Next thing I would see all the body, all be running, go like, thanks, Matt. Did you guys just use me as bait? Yeah.
Hey, in the defense,
Like I would literally like the reason I was stuck at a 16 for my entire life was because of them.
no,
Because they got me killed so many times.
in my defense, I taught you how to fish.
That's true.
Where we would give Matt the shotgun and be like, well, how to run this corner? Why? Just trust me. Run out there, I would bait them, pull them in. As soon as they turn the corner, there he is. Clow! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and run out the other corner. Oh, it's coming this way, got another way.
Yeah.
Turn around, plow!
Yeah, it was. It got to the point so bad. Jordy was the worst. He would use me for bait all the time. Like he didn't care. If you couldn't find nobody, Jordy was like, man, go out there. And not even like he would use me to get him. He would wait till I died and then find him. Like he'd be like, all right, he died over there. He's over there. Then you go kill him.
Dude.
But we got pretty good at it. I mean, I think after a while, me and us played a couple of 2v2s. We pretty much mowed him down.
I remember one time we were playing it was a 4v4 and our person dropped and it was a 3 versus 4. We told Matt, it's like, hey, what? Run over there. He runs out there, 2 guys come out and you see, like, we rewatched the video and you see 2 sniper rounds go past Matt's head into the 2 dudes that jumped out.
That's awesome.
That was a lot of cool things. I remember we played one match. I don't know why this memory is stuck in my mind so much, but I'll never forget this. We played these guys 2v2. Me and Dustin, I don't think Mess was on. We was just 2v2ing it up. And we beat these guys to death. I mean, we murdered these guys.
After I was teaching you how to use that sniper.
We murdered these guys, and they were just like, they were kind of complaining about it a little bit. And we were just like, we'll play anytime, anywhere, whatever. And they were like, okay. So they gave us an invite. So we joined them. And it was like Guardian snipers. And
No,
like,
it was the training stage. It wasn't Guardian.
yeah, it was trade stage snipers. And we were like, are you serious? And like, they were like, yeah, man, like, we're awesome at sniping. We were like, okay. I don't think we even died for like the first 30 kills.
No, we went and did that thing where like, hey Matt, what? Jump on my shoulders. I threw you up into the top, and then I did my weird jump to get up to the top. We just hung up there and popped them.
Yeah, but we didn't die for like ever. We finally just came down just so they could get killed.
Yeah, they were not that good.
They did not talk to me. I was real surprised though. They did not say. They were just like, okay. We accept this. They were just so calm. You remember that? They were just like, okay, you guys are okay.
Supposed to be the only 2 people on the internet.
All right.
Well, I mean, if you really want to go way back, my best Halo memory was Halo 2. I was at LMU for my first semester of college, and I heard that people were playing on the campus LAN, which apparently anywhere you hooked up, you could play with anybody on campus.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I hooked in, and I was like, hey, there's a game on. I went in, there was just a few people, and I was running around, and I could tell these guys they had played the game, they understood it, but they hadn't really understood the deep competitiveness of like people that played it all the time.
Yeah.
And I was just murking these guys. Like, they never killed me or anything like that. And there was this dude, his name was Craig Razor or something like that. And on Ascension. I remember I just like ran up the top, ran and jumped, and as I was dropping, I just plowed him right in the face. The dude, I could hear him over mic screaming, cheats, hacks, whatever. Apparently, like, he went around campus looking for me because he thought I was cheating. And all this guy wanted to know how I did it and all this other stuff. It was really funny. Ended up, me and those guys ended up playing a lot. We actually, they used to have Halo tournaments over there on campus when it was like actually winning. So I actually got a team out of doing that.
Yeah, that was good. I miss, you know what I liked about Halo 2 was where you could make your own games. Like, you know, where you could make, like, different variations of games.
Oh, you could do that in Halo 3. You're talking about
I
Forge.
remember doing that in Halo 3, but I remember you
Yeah,
could make
it's
all
Forge.
kinds of cool variations.
Yeah, it's Forge, man.
Well, yeah, that was technically how Zombie was born, wasn't it? Didn't
Yeah, I
somebody
think
make that?
so, yeah.
Like, it wasn't like they made it, like they just
Yeah.
made it.
Zombie was born in Halo 2.
I remember there was one that a couple guys we knew in real life wanted always one place called Take the Turret.
Yeah.
That was just like the dumbest mode I've ever seen in my life.
I think I played it once.
Did you really?
I think
it was
so.
literally like the worst. I mean, whoever came out of it just really wanted to win. Because they were just like, we're gonna put like 3 turrets right here, and then we're all gonna get on these turrets, and we're just gonna fire at you nonstop. And you're like,
All you get's a
Okay.
shotgun, and you
Okay.
can't shoot this far.
yeah, you have to try to get to us, and you're like, there's really no way to get to. But when you finally did beat them, it was like the greatest day of your life.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh god. I just want to teabag you after that.
Teabagged a lot in that game.
Miss on Halo, man. Halo just.
Do you remember when you charged in? It was in 3.
I'm sad that they took away the co-op and local aspects of Halo in the newer Halos. It's now one person to a console.
Yeah, that does suck. Because we used to do that all the time.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
But do you remember when you ran in? I think it was training ground. You ran in that room where the sword is. I think it's a sword. Sword or shotgun. And I just threw the sticky grenade in your bag and you just charged it.
Oh, yeah,
like
just taking
suicide
it.
bomb to everyone.
We used that all the time.
Wait, Matt, do you remember Spartan Bomb?
Yeah, we were Spark Bomb. That was crazy. That was
Smart
fun.
though.
Okay, I was like, hey, check this out. I want you to throw a grenade right there. And then when he threw his grenade, I counted like a second, and then I threw a plasma grenade on a dead body. When his grenade exploded, it threw the dead body into the dude hiding in the corner, and then plasma blew up in the dude's face.
Oh, that's
We actually uploaded that into the actual archives.
Really?
It's still on there.
Yeah.
I need
You
to check it out.
can probably look it up.
I think I have a few tomahawk kills still on like Call of Duty's YouTube.
Oh, that's cool. I used to love Halo. I love the full map grenade as soon as you start. Remember, just like as soon as you start,
Oh,
just throw all your grenades as far as you can.
did we do that a few times?
We did it all the time. I always did. I always show grenade.
Oh yeah, I
just
tried
to
to do it all the time.
just to see if I can get anybody.
Oh, why not?
I miss sticky grenades, man. That's what they miss in Call of Duty.
I always like the
These
spike
sticky
grenades. The spike grenade, I feel like I had.
The spike grenade was cool because you could have toss it on a wall and it would still kind of get them.
I had more satisfaction if I stuck somebody with the spike.
Well, the spike grenade would hit other people too, wouldn't it? Though,
Yeah, it would have an area of effect.
like if they ran into it with their friends.
I always thought it was funny when you stuck somebody like right on the visor and they could see it on their screen.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm hugging.
Would they just be a way you could knock them off?
No.
Or was it just a myth?
Might have just been
I mean,
I
it
always felt like there
happened,
was a way
it
you could,
happened,
like-
but I don't think that it was ever intentional. I don't think anybody's like, oh, I'm stuck.
I remember if you got stuck on your weapon, you could just drop your weapon.
Oh, does that work? I never tried it.
Yeah, if it stuck your weapon, you could just switch your weapon and walk away from it.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about something that don't happen that often, to be
No.
quite honest.
It's still pretty cool. I don't know, man. A lot of games are just different now. I don't hate on Call of Duty too much. It's alright.
It's a piece of shit.
It's just Call of Duty, man. It's just Call of Duty.
Exactly.
It's
The
same
mere
thing.
fact you had to say it's Call of Duty, it just emphasizes my point that it is a piece of shit genre.
Well, everybody knows it's going to be the same as the other Call of Duties.
Exactly. Why the hell are they supporting it?
It's just they have fun playing. I have fun playing Call of Duty when I'm with some friends. I don't mind jumping on there and playing it.
I have a big problem. I'm entertained for 5 minutes and then I'm bored.
I don't have any problems with it.
No, because it pisses me off. I'll get like on a gigantic kill streak, and all of a sudden some dickbag, I spawn. Oh yeah! I shot that guy.
There's
I'm
like
so cool. Oh, I got a care package now. Oh, and he spawned again. I'm gonna chop a bomb on his head. Because I
The
know
spawn
he's
points
spawned.
are a little outrageous in that game.
Yeah.
They did, if that's the case, make the fucking map bigger like Battlefield. If you want to add the speed Call of Duty has, give us some maps the size of Battlefield.
The thing about spawn points is usually if they start spawning behind you, it's never just one guy.
Right.
Because even if you look up and you're like, oh, they got spawned behind me, and you kill him, just like, also it's like, what the?
I'm cool 1 kill away from getting my maxed out, like, whatever your string kill streaks are, Back getting my big thing, all of a sudden, just some lucky motherfucker spawned. There he is. Pow!
Yeah, it got so bad that you had to actually carry it. I remember that Call of Duty like that. It got so bad you had to have a perk that would like lower your kill streaks. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Like, because if you were just like, there's no way I get like 20 kills.
I've even teamed up with people and be like, dude, watch my back. And being all of a sudden, it's like, watch it this way, pop, pow! Got it. Got it back for you, man. Asshole.
Your back just got shot a lot.
That was real intense.
Hardcore's fun because friendly fire is off.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you something, there's nothing worse than being at a spawn point. You're sitting there looking at old disc. You've been sitting there for like 10 minutes, not seeing nobody. All of a sudden somebody just runs by you. And you're just like, pop! Oh, sorry, Root. Actually, I think at one point in time you would kill Root on purpose, wouldn't you?
I might have, to be honest.
Like you're like a better stop.
Can we title this episode Hating on Root?
You know, I hate Root.
No, I said hating on, not hate Root.
Root.
Yeah.
It was just funny. I remember that. I remember these. I'm gonna kill Root. You gotta stop killing him. He gets so mad.
He did.
I
I didn't want to kill the other guys. 'Cause I know Root.
They would be really mad.
I don't have a hating on Root story with Call of Duty.
You can play Call of Duty Root. Because it's really easy to get man, Root's funny to watch Call of Duty play. He gets so aggravated and stuff, doesn't he?
He does. I accidentally set Root on fire on Halo 3 once.
I was accidentally hit Root.
I didn't mean to that time.
It is fun to watch James get mad.
He really mad at Call of Duty. Man. I'll never forget. He used to love that little what's that little car? Remember the RC car had guns on it and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
He used to love getting that thing, but he sucked with it. I was like, yeah, remember that? Like he would always get it. He's like, yeah, and you're like, you got like one kill. Like it's not that cool because it's like they can see that coming like a mile away.
You know what?
It's like the slowest. It's like,
Hey, you know what?
Well,
I'm gonna say it up for James. That RC car was awesome. I used it.
To me, it didn't work because I was just like, man, you can see it. I mean, it was slow. It was just like, all right, there it is.
I don't know if I really tried
Let's
that.
avoid it. Let's avoid that thing. What was your favorite kill streaks?
UAV, so it's probably the only thing I could really get.
What else did you get kill streaks for?
What was the big Apache?
Oh yeah, when you got your big driver.
Mhm.
Every time I got that, though, there was nobody outside.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that. It's like, yeah,
Where's everybody?
okay.
My favorite's always been the attack dogs.
Really?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
love the attack
What
dogs.
was that? What that from?
Get
Black
'em!
Ops?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Was it Black Ops? Black Ops 2?
I think that's where it started. It's been in a few different ones. But I always love the attack dogs. Especially on like close quarters maps where you can't see them like when you turn a corner. You're just like, oh shit!
Then you hear him far away.
Um,
That's just awesome.
Some of those kill streaks though were just I don't see how people got them. Like what was that? Those like the big ones. Yeah,
Well,
the
man.
big nuke one.
Yeah.
How would you ever get that?
Anything.
Like, you get like 25 kills without dying or something. Like
Man,
it was like there's no way.
You're talking about like most people, man. They don't buy. I mean, like a small genre of the gamers collect games and just buy a lot of it. But most people go out and buy one game and that's their game for a very long time. And anything you play for that long, you're going to get good at.
Well, also this I usually buy a lot of games, but now when we actually lived together, we had internet. Like we played like we might have had like what 2 games the whole time.
Well, actually,
I mean, we just never. Once you have online, you're just like I don't really need another game.
well,
It
man,
was Mortal Kombat, Gears of War, and Call of Duty.
Yeah, if I had it right now, I'd probably just be playing something. I'd probably play Destiny 2 just to be the only thing out.
well, see, I actually had a friend come over and hang out with me, and they looked at my Final Fantasy VII on my PS4, my file, and where I've played through that game so much, I only have 54 hours, and I pretty much 100% of that file, other than a few corners of grinding.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the file is pretty much 100%, and did it all in 54 hours, and I kind of forgot like how hard that game actually used to be, like getting all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
Especially if you never played Final Fantasy, like this first time you ever played Final Fantasy, there's a lot of stuff on there they don't tell you about. You gotta find it out.
yeah.
You know?
But I mean, man, as soon as you get to the genie pots, it's pretty much gravy.
Yeah. It's pretty much just all grind after that.
Especially if you're looking for material, you get those 3 bouncing balls and be like, well,
I'm gonna tell my favorite Final Fantasy 7 story is I went over to Dustin's house for his birthday. It was me, Dusty, and Keith. And we was like, let's play some Final Fantasy 7. And he's like, we're gonna try to beat this weapon, the random thing in the desert. We didn't know what it was. We was like, it's a random weapon.
Ruby weapon, just to be
We
specific.
was like, we just ran, like, wow, I can kill this thing. So we kept trying to devise plans to beat this thing. I remember one of the things, I don't remember who came up with this idea, but one of us was like, hey man, it's a machine. Let's use lightning.
That's,
We were just sitting there like, lightning.
that's not working.
and no idea this thing had like 1,000,000 HP. Like we was doing like nothing to it.
If I remember right, it has 700,000 HP.
It's ridiculous, man. But we were just doing like a couple thousand damage. We was like, yeah, take this thing out. We spent like hours trying to find that thing.
Did you kill it?
No,
Not
we
then,
killed-
not
no,
then.
God, no.
just did this whole episode. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode
Let's do time.
I can't tell he's facing it though, because he's really
Okay, that actually went from fake to real.